Moving on to a story that we at WION have been tracking for the past few days. Now, it is the 17th day of protests in Canada's Ottawa against Covid-19 restrictions. Ottawa has been the epicenter of protests, which is still occupied by estimated 4,000 demonstrators. Now, after a nearly week-long blockade, a key bridge linking the Canadian city of Windsor to Michigan is being cleared. Trucker-led demonstrators against Covid-19 restrictions have hurt the economy of both nations. And in a bid to end the demonstration, Canadian police moved in to clear and arrest the protesters near the busiest US-Canadian border crossing. Now, the clearing operation on the bridge involved Canadian police backed by armoured vehicles. Police stepped up their presence with more than 50 vehicles, cruisers, buses and an armoured car were included. The police stored vehicles and made 25 to 30 arrests. Canadian police planned to reopen the border bridge, but the bridge was not yet open to traffic by Sunday afternoon.
Please know we are moving as fast as we can. However, we need to make sure that this is a safe and sustainable solution. In addition, any unlawful activity in the area will not be tolerated, and officers will take the necessary action to keep the peace and traffic flowing. There will be criminal consequences for those who interfere with or interrupt traffic flow.
Ontario Provincial Supreme Court had ordered truckers to end the blockade of the Ambassador Bridge. The protest has forced major automakers in both countries to halt or scale back production. Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has faced mounting criticism for failing to act. US President Joe Biden had also earlier asked Trudeau to use federal powers to end the blockade of the bridge. It is North America's busiest land border crossing. The White House praised what it said was Canada's decisive law enforcement efforts to end blockades. White House Homeland Security Advisor said in a statement that US and Canadian officials had discussed the damage created by the protests and also the imperative of taking strong action. Not only this, also to deter future blockades. All these were discussed. Ottawa has seen expansions of the protests in past weekends. Residents in downtown Ottawa are infuriated by truck drivers and other protesters.
You're not free to go anywhere you want in your city. I mean, there's an illegal occupation happening. The rule of law doesn't exist a few blocks away. So, I mean, I guess it's intimidating, it's upsetting, it's angering. You feel like, you know, you have no agency. You can't do anything.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's just, I feel like I'm living in a different country, like I'm in the States. It just makes me really sad to see all these people waving Canadian flags, acting like patriots, when really it's kind of the most sad and embarrassing thing I've ever seen. So yeah, that's all I have to say. They need to go home.
Now, while the truckers are decrying vaccine mandates, many of Canada's public health measures are already falling away as the Omicron surge subsides.